Oh shit, we live. I have to actually give me 1 second. Oh my god. So basically today I'm going to be doing character reference sheets because now that I've got colors and ideas for all the characters from my shit post last night, um, I'm going to actually work on their reference sheets so that maybe I could do fuller animations with them later and have something ready to go. Um, so Well, I get that set up. So this was a outfit sheet that I had made for Odysseus, and I like it. I just need the full like 360 reference sheet, which is a lot harder to do than you would originally think. But we're going to try it. First, let me get to. Oh God! Ah! I just wanted to go on my studio. Oh God, studio, please. Don't do this to me. So that I can. Okay. Now in the live control room. We're good. Okay. Now I want to do one for Odysseus first. In his Odyssey outfit, which is more or less like a just a very Star Trek, Star Wars inspired outfit. Um, if I have the, oh, I do have stuff. Blah 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 blah. What? It's generally just a basic tunic top with buttons down the side so that it looks a little bit more, future, I guess. Future. Um, and we can, you can kind of see his pants there, but like he doesn't have a very complicated design. It's very simplistic because I wanted his armor to be way more developed. Like it has more parts to it. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. See if I can. I'm going to just use this reference sheet for his outfits as the reference sheet for. What help if I started a new layer? For his general sheet. Eventually, I'll have them all look, aesthetic and pretty, but for right now, I just need it to be usable. And then while we're working on that, we're also going to be working on the um, oh, what is it called? The campfire site that I have for this. Because originally I was going to do Tumblr and then I was going to do its own site, and I was like, you know what? Make it easy. Just campfire storytelling. Love it. Because, let's see if I have it up somewhere. I'll show you can, if you go into my Discord, you can usually get the link for it. Uh, wherever wherever my Discord is. What the fuck? There we go. But when you go into my Discord, it is under the Books of Ilion. And there you go. Whoop. If it loads, I will show you. So when you go into this link, it'll just be like a view mode. So you won't be able to change anything, but you'll be able to see everything. And I want to get this to the point where anybody can come in, see who all the players are, see who all the characters are, and then be able to understand the AU more than they would just, you know, watching it. I don't have many of the Trojan war heroes figured out, which and then I have Penelope and Telemachus here, monsters. I have to go through the Iliad to add in monsters if there are any that need to be added. Um, there's no manuscripts. Locations, which I have certain locations, but I have to make the official like galaxy map to get it all kind of together. Under the magic is the enhancements. So you have the enhancements of Athena, which I had already written out. So anything that was like in my posts, you can find on this website. I might have missed one or two, but like for the most part, all of my posts are in this site. You just have to kind of like not know where to look for them, but like you just kind of got to know where to look for them. But I can't change the title of magic because it's already set this way. But hopefully we can eventually get this all taken care of and you guys can all take a look at it and it'll be fun and we're gonna have a great time. Um, like this is just like a little side project that I'm working on just because I feel like if I wanted to know about these things, I would need a site to go to. So this is what I'm doing it on. And I think that that is going to be kind of where I leave it. But I haven't added anything to the Books of Ilion, which is generally just what I call this AU. And it's going to be. Oh, good, my fucking streaming thing set up. Okay, sorry. My Discord last week did not notify people when I was streaming, and that was a little frustrating. But we figured it out. It's all done. But for right now, let's get on to the character sheets. So, I need my references for Odysseus, which I don't have an official reference for him. I didn't do any of those. Let's see what we got. Let us see what we got. Space Odyssey. Where's Dunford? There you go. That was early enough in their travels that it's kind of that's his official outfit, quote unquote. Let's put that over here. And let's. Oh, we should also probably turn on some music, huh? That's probably a good idea, a good thought process. What do I know? Let's see. Okay, we'll have that set. There we go. Okay. So I do need that lowered for my own sanity, but I have it up high enough. You guys should be able to hear it still. Okay. Trying to find a full body fit, which this one's not bad. I wish I had some of my older animatics. I would fucking use them. Take care of your PCs, kids. I was gonna say he had some running animations, but none of them were really full body other than this one. Because I wanted it to still have the silhouette of the Greek tunics. I might not be using the right word. Yeah, chitons for women. Yeah, that is more what I'm looking for. So basically, what I'm trying to do is achieve this like look without giving him a distinct tunic. So I think I've done pretty well with it, though I've cut it kind of short like this guy is wearing. But he's definitely wearing more of a modernized selection of the tunic. But yeah. That's the silhouette. That's the vibe that we are going for. And then on top of Odysseus, we're also going to be doing hopefully Polites and Eurylochus. Let us see what we can do. Ah, nope, that's not it. But I will say I'm not going to stay on for long. I had kind of a long weekend. I had a lot of running around, going out to do things, blah blah blah. So I'm going to stay on for a little bit, but not for long. I eventually do want to have a reference sheet for all of the characters, maybe. Because I think some of their designs have changed more or less since I last drew them. So they will be changing it up. So I imagine that like Odysseus has a much smaller frame, only because in most of the stuff that you read about him, even though he's very strong, he's very quick. So I'd like to represent that in his general vibe. So I would imagine him being more like a triangle shaped character. They changed the fucking how that works on me once, and then I've never gotten it since. It used to be that you had to hold shift to keep it in place, and then or keep it to size, and now it's not. I don't know why that fucking bell going off just reminded me of fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, shit. I want to also have these like formatted to look like logs of all of the people more or less, so that they can, you know, it looks cute, so it's in style. Oh, that hand is far too large. Okay, well. I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna actually keep it like how I had it, because feels more in character. Okay. I might have made his head too big, maybe? I tend to do that. Hold on, let's. I think that's too small, actually. Okay. Let's cut that off. Just need to make it a little smaller, maybe not. But it's his general body shape done. I'm going to make this softer. Excuse me, that was my wrist. I'm gonna leave the bridge kind of open so that his nose is not actually. I'll leave that there, and then later I'm going to erase it, essentially. Erase one side, I should say. Just so that, like, there's some sort of outline there. And you know what? I'm going to, because his nose is more lower facing. Sometimes I feel like when you do the symmetry tool with the eyes, sometimes it just kind of, yeah. I'm gonna have it there so that his beard kind of like makes up the dynamic of his face. But I don't want to extend his beard too far, only because it gets longer later. But I do want to make it soften his face a little bit. He has hooded eyes, so he wouldn't have the lid. This does not sound like Legend of Zelda, but I have also not played a Legend of Zelda game in a very long time. I want to assume that it's correct. I think it's Breath of the Wild. And now I'm also debating as to whether he should have the cape on or not. I mean, he always has it on. I think there's going to be a version where he does and where he doesn't. Um, just so that there's like layers, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong, my boy's strong, but he's not built like a brick. I have to look at abs. Give me a second. Okay, that's a little too veiny. Jesus Christ. Why are some men's abs do not look well on them? Sorry, I'm concentrating on basically copying the picture of abs next to me. I actually need one of these because he has markings on his arm. trying to think of what would what would futuristic underwear be. So that I kind of keep it in track, but honestly, we'll just make it boxer briefs. Oh my God, it's Ray. What's going on? Good morrow, dear friend. As if we only just spoke yesterday. I kind of like the idea of him not having a pinky toe. I think that'd be funny. I'm not going to do it, but I think it would be funny. Would it help to look at a reference? Yes, it would. Why do you ask? Welcome to the morrow. I woke up at 7 from my neighbors yelling at me. Not me, but yelling in general, I guess. I am making a reference sheet for Odysseus on top of, you know, Eurylochus and fucking Polites, so that I have stuff for the website to, pack together. And hopefully work on some stuff for the website. Or the campfire site, whatever the fuck. Hold on. This thing. I want stuff for this so that I can actually start putting things in. It's definitely more of just like having to sit down and do it that I'm like, you know. Here's also my problem right now is that I'm like, damn, that's not where the toes go, but like, fuck, I really don't want to erase all those toes. They don't look bad. So I don't know, I'm not a feet person. I think that kind of fixed it. And it's got monkey toes. It did not fix it. It just isn't where the feet go. That's the problem. So you know what we're going to do is that we're going to make them a bit wide. And I'm going to erase these. No! I'm going to erase these. And then... I don't want to sit here drawing feet all day, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna say that's fine. I didn't change anything up there. Okay. Let me erase that so it doesn't get in the way. I'm gonna say that's fine, and we're going to fucking leave it because I hate looking at feet. Okay. Now we can take symmetry's off. Let's merge down. Great. Though I might. My fault is that I should just make them not open palm, but like just open the hand. And I will do that. Switch right off. Short king slays. So I need one that's like him where he doesn't have like clothes on so that you can see his enhancements, which is what I'm doing right now. And then we'll do one with his outfit, and then we have to do the other side views and shit like that. So now, turn that off and get this color. Oh, I forgot to fucking finish his beard. That would help, probably. There we go. That was all I needed. It was just more of like, oh, well, shit. uh, there is. Hold on. I might have to. No, that's not it. He should have. I guess it's this one? It's not that one. Fuck. Okay. I thought I had a picture of him with his full arm cosmetics. Alas, I do not. Okay. Let's add a new layer so that if I fuck up his cosmetics, I can fix it really quick. It would help to turn off fucking symmetry mode because it's not symmetrical. Why is it all the way down there? It goes up here. Whenever I'm doing the animatics, I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of go and then I don't really pay attention to how tall and or small these middle ones are supposed to be, but they're supposed to be taller. Let's turn that back on so I can see. Yeah, I can't really see his neck. So what I'm gonna do is make it up. So what I'm gonna do is what we call a pro gamer move. Trying to see what I fucking did. Goes down to like here, so it would be there, there, there. Sorry, I'm desperately trying to figure this part out in my fucking head, because that's like the so it kind of just goes behind. So I think it would be go down to here. No, because that's the inside of the wrist. So I think from here it's actually kind of like not really there. I could show it like here and then down and leave it at that. I might also, because I want his aim to be from his left arm. So I want it to be like connected to his eye. So I'm thinking something like that. think that would be cool. I'd be down for that. I'm here for it. Let's turn this up all the way now because I don't need it any longer. I'm down for that. I'm here for it. Loving it. Popping off, right, Tolly? She just looked at me like, shut up. Sick of you. Yeah, okay. Oh, I have to change the chat. What the fuck? Why is it fucking black? Hold on. Properties. I need the text color to need white. Okay. Now you should be able to see it when you guys text. Cause that's not very cash money. There you go. There he is in all his glory. Okay. Now we have to clothe this man. Oh, did I just put that on the wrong way? Okay. Let's delete this because I don't need it anymore. Would that be better on the bottom? Better on the bottom. Okay. Great. Now we make a shit ton of layers and see where we go with it. Okay, so he needs his tunic, shirt thing, and his pants. That's why we have this here. Let's move these two over closer so that I can actually make the reference. Ah! So generally, fuck no, I have to have another reference, cause, no, this man wouldn't have one. I need to see his collar, but I don't think I often draw it, even when you would see it. I know I fucking drew it at some point. I kind of drew it there, but it's kind of hard to see also. You know what? We are gonna ball. How about that? Because we're not drawing the cape on first. We're going to just ball with it. Let's fucking go. Let's get the symmetry tool back on. We're going to have it kind of go up like that. Symmetry. What? Symmetry on. Symmetry on. Ah, I meant this. Okay. I'm gonna also turn down this so that I can actually see kind of what I'm doing. And I'm gonna go with this. And then he has a we'll wait to do that when the symmetry tool is off. This is kind of the outfit all done up and looking nice. Not really when he's going through it. This is like the very beginning of the trek back home. Which is why it's like a little bit more done up and tight and you know. Man's got those grippers out. Put those grippers away. Hell no. Oh, I need the fucking symmetry tool so that I make it easier on myself. Hold on, I have to look at like military uniforms really quick. Okay, I feel less bad about doing what I did. I was looking for like how the pants sit the uh on the shoe, and they are a little crinkled at the bottom, so I feel less bad, but I will fix it to where it needs to be. I gotta want to give him his silly little hat. There's somebody on TikTok who sometimes comments on my stuff, and their username is Odysseus' silly little hat, and I key love it. I fucking actually think it's great. But he does have a silly little hat. Let's see. Yeah, he has a little silly hat and everything, and I think it's the funniest shit. Right. at his stupid head. I don't want to give it to him. Shit. I think that shit would be hilarious, personally. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Just give him a silly little hat. Shit. Let's actually put this on layer 6 so that if I don't like it, I can just delete it. Because he has a silly little hat. I feel a little iffy about it, only because it's just quite silly. Have a good evening, Ray. Enjoy making your list. Ooh, gotta poke his hair out. Off. I feel like the hat would have been like before he even left for the Trojan War, and like halfway through he got rid of it. I'm down to keep it. I'm down to keep the silly little hat. It's not for anything, it's stylistic choice. Alright, hold on. Let's merge these two because the hat stays on during. Let me finish his shoes because I just kind of ignored them for a second. His hat was far more important, the thing that I never draw. No, actually, you know what? I kind of love the hat on him though. Feels like he's wearing a beanie. Though I will keep it on its own layer actually, because I don't draw it often enough that I can be like, this is a part of his design. And if you don't draw it, it's wrong. Like, I don't draw it enough. Okay, so that is his design, more or less, without the cape. Then have to draw it with the cape. So the cape is going to be here, and that we cannot have any symmetry on because it is an asymmetrical piece entirely. Also, I want to tell you guys something that like in my design of this cape, I really enjoy and nobody's pointed out is that the owl that's on his little pendant is this, but if you turn it upside down, it's a little A for Athena, and I think that's great, and I'm the only one who knows it, but now you all know it, whoever watches this later in the future. I think that it is a very cute little design, and I'm very proud of it, my little Athena. Oh, let's put his clothes back on. Trust yourself, man. Let's. Whoop. Okay, so that's that piece of the cape done, kind of. Hold on. Okay. Symmetry. Less symmetry use. We're going to use the symmetry for the cape, just because it makes it easier for me. And we're gonna have it kind of. Hold on. Flow to about the ankle, but not much further down than the ankle because it's a tripping hazard. So that is what I'm thinking of for him. But yeah. I'm gonna color this design, and then I hear my neighbors yelling, so I'm gonna go before something happens. But before that, I'm gonna color this, and then I have to head out. But soon that situation will be rectified, so I could probably stream for longer moments of time. But let's get these colors all together. So for Odysseus's colors, I actually love the hat. I'm sorry. Anyway, I just think it's neat. Let's get his colors in. And turn the symmetry tool on because it'd be easier. His colors are right here. Though I don't know. Hold on. He's not that much darker than that. There you go. I'm coloring it on the layer of the skin. Is that anything? Okay, great. Buff boy. And like as I need to, I can edit each layer to be a specific thing, but It was not quite even. I'll fix it. Damn. Ah. Adjusting my seat, sorry. His beard is this shade. I say his beard, his hair. Oh, I don't have the fucking symmetry tool on again. Keep turning it on and off. It's fucking me up. here's my thing too, is I feel like he's a hairy man, but I don't like drawing hair. If that makes sense. Like, I don't, I feel like he would be hairy, but I don't want to draw him hairy. Too much to draw. And then get this reference. Ah, I don't know what that was. It's 9. Okay, so color all that in, and then get the pants and the belt. Just have a little bit of his pants right fucking here. Oh my god, look at that. It's his pants. Okay. Let's the rest of that. I'm gonna just do that really quick. I want to get everything that can be done with the symmetry tool out of the way before I turn it off. And then go back in with the symmetry tool. I have to fix that, but let's give him some gray shoes. Actually, we're going to make them a little bit darker than that because most military uniform shoes seem to be a black. Now we can turn the symmetry tool off. Let's color pick this and then just put it right there. I have an industrial piercing, and when I wear headphones like this for a very long time, if the bar is in, it fucking hurts like a motherfucker. Okay. Ah! Now, let's fix his pants. Symmetry used. So that they're a little bit wider than they look. So that they actually can, you know, cover his whole fucking leg. Got them thick thighs. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. Liking it. Serve. King. Oh wait, he needs a stupid little hat. Let's turn this off. Let's turn that off, actually. So that I can just, I can draw a stupid little hat. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Let's turn that off, actually, because I need to see, kind of. Struggling. Okay. Let's get all that colored in, and then we'll work on it when it's done. I've been trying to figure out a way to fucking put in his silly little hat. For at least 3 months. Just like, fuck, I really want to use this silly little hat. And I've done it, finally. Can I fucking turn off the symmetry tool? Jesus. Imagine like he wears this on more formal events, like when he went to meet the king of Troy with Menelaus. He just wore a silly little hat. Look at his ear end. Where? What color do we make the silly little hat? Is the question. I might have it to be a blue to match his cape, because you know the hat has to match the belt, has to match shoes, so it has to match the cape. So I'll make it blue to offset the rest of him. because I think the original it doesn't have a color, but most people color it as red, and I don't assign it to red. Unless it's supposed to be red for a reason, I don't know. No idea what the meaning of the red is, but you have it. I don't know why my stream gets really like laggy sometimes, and it's not like popped up with the rest of it, but let's see if the color. Oop, that was not what I wanted. Okay, so with this, I have to figure out a way to mask the other layer, which I might just I mean, for now I can just put like a little red behind it, and then I'll figure it out when I do the actual background. There it is. And then just, you know, make it look like it's not fucking on. I might love his stupid hat. Like, it's just so funny. I love it. It's great. It looks like a comfortable hat, and I would wear it. Okay. So now, his cape needs to be done. Oh. I was like, why is there just a space missing? It's because of that. It's because of the silly little hat that a space is missing. Okay, so I think what I want to do is that I'm going to color the top of the cape above everything else, and then the bottom of the cape will be colored behind everything else so that it's consistent. I love him in his little hat. Okay. Is that what I want? Isn't his little... Oh yeah, it does have a little blue... There we go. Okay, now, gotta erase little bits of this. I will say I do usually when I design him, I try to make him look not to say poorer, but poorer than he actually is, just so that like nothing is really flashy on him and he doesn't look like he's trying to get attention. Because I think if people like knew who he was, knew that he was a king of Ithaca, kind of like the Cyclops does, it would cause him more problems than he really wants. Excuse me. Almost like he shouldn't have provoked the Cyclops, but whatever. What a dapper man. Look at him. Looking his finest. Military finest. But yeah, I wanted to keep his outfit a little bit more plain so that unless you're like looking at him really close, you don't know kind of like who he is or like what his god is, kind of, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, he looking very dapper. Hello. My neighbors are screaming. And I'm kind of like, why? Why today? It is a Monday. There is no reason. But yeah. So that is Odysseus done. I think I'm gonna try to do either your. I don't have two minds about it. Do Eurylochus and Polites. I'm kind of down to do them. At least the front-facing parts. So let's get these out of the way. Which I only have a vague idea of how tall each one stands. Because I made this yesterday. Hold on. What would you like to do, though? Enter properties. Let's. Shit. Come on. Let's merge that down. Get rid of it. I only have a vague idea of how tall everybody is based on that animatic I posted last night of them. And I think that I think that I will be able to surmise basically how big they are in comparison to each other. From this. And also, I love the idea that Polites is a very big boy. Could have been a football star, but now he's in Galactic Wars. Like, I don't know, something bad makes me a little giggly, a little silly Billy. let's see actually, because I have. I'll do Polities for right now and then see where I'm sitting with Eurylicus, because if my neighbors were going to be on and off yelling, I won't stream for very long, but you know what, they've kind of quieted down. So let's hope that they don't scream at each other too much. The aim was going to be till like 5. What's happening? Save. Was to aim to 5, but it's been on and off all day. So let's bring over Polities. Oh my god, look at the dapper boy. So he is the shortest of the bunch. And I think I'm going to make him short with his silly little hat. And then, what are we doing? I'm gonna copy, paste. Okay, so I don't have much to go off of with his design, only because I made his design very similar to Odysseus's, a little bit lighter though. Like he has lighter colors, he has a little bit better pattern, or not pattern, but color palette, where he's a lot happier. I don't know how else to describe him. So let's get started on Polities. Just trying to think. You know what? Before we get started on Polities, I'm going to take a BRB. And, you know, do things that I have to do. Like eat and go to the bathroom. And then we'll be right back. Oh my god. I am here. Let's go. Alright. Let's draw polities! I was cold, I had to get my fucking sweatshirt. I had to get, you know, a few other things, but I am here now. So for design of polities, we are going with my design that I posted on the animatic that I did yesterday, and we are going to just do the front-facing versions of these characters so that like it's not overwhelmingly all at once. Less symmetry. Okay. Well, we just did Odysseus, and now we move on to polities. I am freezing. Okay, so Polites is meant to look kind of like a jock, basically. So he is super tall, super bulky. So we'll start with well, I can't really see that blue. So we want to give him like kind of a square head, a jug head, if you will. His ears are kind of like that. Kind of got out pointing ears. Okay, so I kind of made his neck kind of small. I feel like there needs to be more like bulk to it, I guess. And I don't. Here's the thing: is that I don't want him to have abs. I want him to be like stocky, muscular. Where he's not like stocky is the best word for it. He's not fat. He's stocky. Ah, fuck me. Hold on. I don't know why sometimes it does that, but it's not gonna. Hold on. We gotta look at some bodybuilders. Uh, See, like that's not the type of muscle that I'm looking for. It's more like I guess it's dead weight. Hold on. There's no way that none of these men take steroids. Like, fuck me. There ain't no way. Because these are not. I don't know what it would be called, though, is my issue. It's definitely more like this, I guess, where it's not that he doesn't have muscle, it's that it's a lot of I thought that was the fucking guy from Bar Rescue. I was like, what's happening? Where am I? No, this is not deadlift. Yeah, I guess it's more deadlifting that I'm looking for, because like some of these people don't. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's definitely more this that I'm looking for. So we will keep that reference of. Where am I? So like they're fit, but they got stock. I don't listen. I'm working on it. Whereas like Odysseus is like he's not where is his stuff? Like he has abs because he's not looking to or he has light abs. He's not looking to like fucking bulk up, but he's got some bulk to him. And I want Polites to have that like I have bulk and I can fucking deadlift you and kick your ass. You know? But then he has like the enhancements of Eros. So he won't, but he can absolutely destroy you. Might give him a little bit more titty out there. I need him to have the rock energy, but not the rock build. Essentially, it's what I'm going for. That's essentially where I'm at with Polites, I think. Okay. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Boom! Just fucking punches somebody in the face. Sorry. Okay, that and that. Okay. Let's put this on its own layer. I don't know why it's on the same layer as that, but that was my mistake. Hold on, where is the symmetry tool? Because I just lost it. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. So, just imagine him punching one of the Lotus Eater plants that I drew. He's like, ah, fuck. Okay, he would never, but I like to imagine it. That would be very funny. Only because, like, the Lotus Eater plants. I don't know if I have the reference still up. Nor. I don't. Let's see. Because if you have not seen the Lotus Eaters that I've drawn, they generally look like Myconid from Dragon Age, Dungeons and Dragons, where they're like kind of mushroom people. But like they used to be people, but they just grew into like mushrooms and shit. And I had a very generic design for Polites here, so it wasn't down to where it is now. But I do like the idea that he just punches one of them. Instead of Odysseus fucking pulling out his sword, he just fucking punches one of them. It jump scared him. Let's see. I imagine him having a very similar build to Jackie from Cyberpunk 2077. That's how I imagine Polites. I like looking at his silly little hat. And I will say none of my drawings are based on the actors. It's more of just how I see these characters in my own brain, in my own mind's eye. So like them not looking like the actors is 1000% intentional. Alright, I'm gonna take off his silly little hat so I stop fucking looking at it. Is that it? Okay, great. Let's take off his hat. Oh, why? I thought I'm gonna merge those layers so that they can all just be boop. I do like that effect though, where it's kind of just like is there and then his hair is released. Okay. What? Oh, I just have to draw his face. Well, I have to draw the rest of his body, but I'm going to do the face first. So where is... We're going... Sorry, I'm trying to keep myself more or less organized while I'm doing this. So we're going to put that in a folder. Odysseus. Great. There is Odysseus in his little folder, so we can just erase him. And so I don't have to keep scrolling through layers after layers after layers to fucking find him. Okay. He has kind of almond eyes. Hold on. But let me look. Because he's definitely more an innocent looking character. I guess round is the better name for it. Yeah. I guess round. I have dead eyes. Yeah, that's definitely more him. Sorry, I'm looking at pictures so that I can look at references. Oh, references. Is my shit okay? What the fuck? I think that was my headphones. My headphones are getting old. You're not supposed to, I say not supposed to. Most people don't start with the eyes. However, I have learned to start with the eyes, and now I can't get out of the habit. So, here we are. I used to not. I don't know why I started. I think I started because my friend used to do it. I was like, that's cool, and then I did it. Hold on. Those eyes are too big for the face. Yeah, that's fine. I think. No lashes. I'm trying to get him to look forward. It's not quite working out for me. Because the eye is not quite looking quite right. What the fuck is happening to me? I'm gonna try to do that. So he has more of a pointed nose, so I'm going to, like, I tried to make Odysseus's nose look as close to I have it in the animatics. His nose is more pointy, so we want to have it be a little smaller. That's a little too small. But it definitely comes to a point more than the other characters. So that kind of gives him that look of, I don't know, a pointy nose. I think the nose is still too small. Maybe it's the eyes that are throwing me off. I don't know. Got that Kronk vibe. Did I bring my drink? I did. Okay, thank God. I just finished my coffee, so I was like, oh no. Just trying to make sure that I'm not like falling into same face shit, you know? Apologize for not saying more. I'm just trying to concentrate on you know, getting all this shit right. I think his head is a little too small. Cause I'm thinking it might be. I keep comparing it over to like what I drew yesterday, and I'm like, it kind of works for the character that I'm trying to draw, I guess. No, his head's too small. Hold on. Let's fix it. Fix it just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Better. Gonna actually. Doesn't look thick enough. Need them thick hands. Do I need to make his face wider? Am I dumb? What's happening to me right now? What the fuck is going on here on this day? For real though, I think that I might need to, you know. What the fuck outfit did I give Odysseus? Hold on. What undies does this man have? He just has basic boxer briefs, okay. Just like him showing up at home fucking buck naked. I want one animatic to go the whole way and have him just kill everybody in the fucking ass out naked way he does in the book. I want one. I don't know how it'd fit into my AU, but like, that'd be so fucking funny if in this futuristic setting, this man is bare ass killing all these men. Power move, honestly. Looks like The Rock. I didn't mean for that to be. But I do think his head needs to be widened. You know what? Let me just fucking do. Okay, it looks like it's in the middle, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, thank God. I want to deal with that later. I might start doing these streams on a Sunday because I feel like it's hard to get people on a Monday, but I don't know. Man is the Hulk. I love when my cat and I both see like a flash of light, because then we both look over and we're like, what the fuck? Let's turn off symmetry. That's too tall for his hair. Looking like Johnny Bravo. The fuck? All tease is bulking. It's on that protein game. While I'm on that Dr. Pepper game. Okay. I might mute myself to eat some Cheetos. Just know that if I don't speak for a while, I'm eating while I'm drawing. Okay. Alright. He's definitely more rectangular than like Odysseus's triangle. I'm trying to use like animation body shapes to my advantage a little bit in like learning how to draw other bodies. I put that on the wrong layer. Oh well. It'll all get merged anyway. but I think that I'm learning how to do other body shapes pretty well. I think Polites turned out pretty good. I'm going to mute because my neighbors are yelling in the hallway and I don't want you guys to hear that because it's probably over something very personal. Okay. I think they went upstairs. Start yelling again, I'll mute again, or I'll probably just hop off. I'm moving soon, don't worry. Okay, let's give him his here. So I'm probably going to end after I finish this nude quote unquote drawing of Polites. No, I did it on the layer with his hair. That's so sad. Damn, that's really annoying. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. We're going to here. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, that's an eraser. Whoop, whoop. Just that now. Erase enough so that doesn't go over the line. But you can see it. Oh, it's a little off. Damn, it's like off by 1 pixel. I did not give him an eye color. Let's do that right now. It's going to be a honey brown. The iris being off is very funny, unironically. Yeah, I can see where it's off. Okay, hold on. We're gonna vertical. Just I was very close. I was only a pixel off. That's Donkey Boy. I think I made his legs a little too short, but you know what? We gon' fuck it. We ball. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get off just because my neighbors keep yelling. So I'm gonna head on out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of a short stream, but hopefully next Monday or next Sunday, maybe, perhaps, we could stay on a little bit longer and